Good morning. Good morning, good morning. I was just thinking about a lot of stuff today. Not really a lot of stuff that I can honestly, couldn't go to sleep, basically. I just couldn't go to sleep. So, trying to go to sleep this morning just wasn't happening. So, give me 1 second, child. Trying to turn off my air. So, like this morning, I was just kind of thinking. Okay. Okay, so I'm done walking away no more. But I've just had a lot that I've been thinking about this morning. And I just feel like there's a lot going on, and like I'm not even gonna much lie, y'all. I'm just gonna go ahead and be real. The whole night kind of started me off with, I was listening to stuff and, on the internet, I was feeling like super duper in love last night. And I'm happy to feel that way. And, because it's the only time of night where it's just like dang, you got motherfuckers over here thinking in their feelings, in their heart, in the most pleasant way, very pleasant way. I just can't imagine how I would have honestly gotten this far without my dear friend. I don't know how I would have. I give him a lot of credit, and he gives me a lot of credit. And I'm just I'm not gonna lie, I can't really even speak on it too much because I'm going through divorce right now, and I don't want them to ever find a way to, I don't know, some way, somehow get a hold of my content just to see if, I say anything suspect or whatever. Because, we all got them motherfuckers in our lives that just don't want to see us do good no matter if they there or not. Even if they not there, and it's kind of their intention to not be there, and it's just like, well, just pick yourself up by the bootstraps. It's like they, even though they claim to want to be out of your, they don't care about being out of your life, thinking that you're going to always, be the same old you. And then all of a sudden, you're it's like they've always known that you're not the same person, but they just didn't want you to believe it. And then when you actually go out and start making some shit of yourself, all of a sudden, like they either want to try to come back around, or if they know for a fact that you fucking like cut ties. Oh yeah, they just and they're the type of motherfuckers who can't handle it being wrong, basically. So they'll try to make your life hell, but they're only making their life hell. So keep doing what you guys are doing. But back to what I was saying, like, and I was feeling that way at first, and then it went to me starting to think about whether I might be fucking adopted or not. And because I'm just like, like, no, like, this can't be the type of motherfuckers that I always had around me. Like childhood friends, fucking childhood family, fucking childhood thoughts, childhood aspirations, childhood hopes, and I'm talking about more than just childhood, y'all. Like basically any time at any point younger than the age you are now. That's also childhood wounds in a way, because you were still younger than who you are now, even if that was like, I would say like 10 weeks ago. Even if it was 10 weeks ago, like, you good? Because it's like that still would be considered childhood because it's younger than you. So just from way back when. And, like, I was thinking of that, like, from just way back then, way back when. Like, little. And, like, I was asking myself, because, like, I heard this story where there was a woman who passed away, and I was named after her. And it's like I just been, like, feeling lately, like, it's like, because I've seen real family, y'all. Like, there was this one chick that I'm trying to think of a way to say it without, like, letting, too much of my life just be floating out there on the internet. But, it is what it is. This girl that I work with, she is so beautiful. And, like, the way how, like, her family and her folks are, their whole unit, it's just like, it's her culture. So it's so fucking cool. I'm like, dang, y'all real tight-knit culture. Because, like, she definitely not American. She ain't American whatsoever. But, like, she got her papers and everything. And I'm just like, dang, like, wow, like, you from overseas, over them as well, somewhere in there by Europe and shit like that. And it's like, well, we kind of got the, same kind of vibes going on here, but it's like their whole family dynamic is just completely different. Like, completely different. And it was just beautiful. So beautiful. And so that just had me thinking. It's just like, there's other cultures out there whose families are like way closer knit than, most families over here in the fucking West. It's like they're so fucking close knit in a whole new different way. And it's just like that got me thinking, like, Do I actually come from the people that I've been growing up around my entire life? So I asked my pendulum, and, like, it gave me some answers. It definitely gave me some answers to think about. And I ain't really much thinking about it because I trust my pendulum. So I ain't much thinking about it, quite honestly. But, because it always kind of felt that way. Like, I always felt like an alien within my being, but I also always felt like an alien from outside of my being. I've always felt like an alien that way too. And I'm just like, so, I had started, looking at my childhood family and shit like that. I started looking at them. And I'm like, damn, I can't come from y'all. Like, y'all ain't shit. Like, I seriously can't come from y'all. Because, it's just been too much that's been hidden, that's been in the shadows, so much so that, they definitely not going to come forward. I don't care that they don't. I'm over them. I'm cool with it. Because I know this is how life go, and this is how people be. And sometimes, people will follow you from a past life who actually did you wrong in a past life, and they'll just keep following you until you learn the lesson of why, you need to branch off on your own and do your own thing as a special type of person that you are. You have a mission, you have a calling over your life, and, when you have that, people can tell. They can tell. So it's like sometimes motherfuckers, they'll follow you from way back when, way back when, until you get it right. So, I was just asking questions, and I'm just like, so that's the truth. So it's like, I feel like they ain't even my biological family, honestly. And I know they not. They not my biological family. I feel like my real mother and father is out there and alive somewhere. And they know that who I am. So I don't know how that all transpired, like, I don't know if it was like literally a baby swap, because I read this other day, like, I had read that back in fucking the early 90s, there was a time where, like, they've been doing this for centuries, they wasn't taking care of black women after they had their kids. And they wasn't taking care of the babies either. And by that, I mean, like, making sure that these babies are going to the correct parents. And if they're not going to the correct parents, it's just like, well, that's kind of fucked up. Like, yeah, it was how black women would die during childbirth, like, basically not giving the utmost care to us like they did, like, white women and Asian women. Like, they wasn't giving us the utmost care. So a lot of us, would die in childbirth, but more so the hospital's fault or the doctor's fault or the nurse's fault more than, the health of this woman. And then there would just be, all these newborn babies with no mothers. They might have fathers, but let's just say that, like, she came in there and she had no baby's father, right? With her, like, that was a huge epidemic in the black community at one point. Our families were attacked. So, like, basically, like, letting the woman have, like, welfare as backup for when the father doesn't want to be there. Like, just basically creating that kind of culture and just perpetuating it. And just going ahead and perpetuating it. And fucking, when the original baby's daddies, honestly, is white men, not black men. So it's like they created this whole culture that, our families couldn't stay together because of, she could always, because it was easy for, the man, it's easy for a man to just up and go. But when it comes down to black men, of course they fucking, like, they sold out their own women. And white men, they sold out their own women out of the jealousy of black men, and they sold out their own women, and they made the white woman the epitome of, American beauty. Oh, she's so gorgeous, she's so beautiful. And they made that the epitome of black men's fantasies too. Like, black men stopped, finding their queens as queens. They started seeing another woman who wasn't them, didn't look nothing like them, as queens. And so that's how they lured, black men away from the black family in the first place. And then next it was, well, now let's go after the psyche of the black woman, because we know that y'all still strong enough to, just let this generational curse fucking play out. Like, literally. How long was we all like, oh no, I'm still gonna be with a black man and stuff like that, while we just watch them run around with other races of women and stuff like that. It's not that we really had a problem with it, and even to this day, we don't even have a problem with it. It's just more so like, y'all, like black men making it to be like, oh, well, they're better than you guys in this way and that way, in little stupid ways that didn't even matter, that neither woman could control. Black women can't control that our hair is kinky. White women can't control that their hair is straightish. It's like, how y'all gonna say, oh, this woman is better off of like, phenotype shit? It's like, how y'all gonna, say that, and, like, this how these people born. This how the fuck we born. What the fuck is you even talking about? And they just, so we understood that it was just, brainwashing black men. But what was the real thing was that, like, black men don't give a damn about no brainwash. They just wanted a way to get back at the white man. They just wanted a way to get out. Most of the time, that is the only reason why black men date white women, is because of, like, basically, they have a problem with white men. Okay? If you see a black man dating a white woman, don't automatically go to, like, oh my God, like, he's with a white girl and he thinks that she's better, and he thinks that just all those stereotypes and shit like that. He thinks she got money and shit like that. When it's honestly, don't think of it as always like a race thing, like racist shit coming from just the white woman. No, it's the black man who is also prejudiced of white men. They see this, to be quite honest, that's the truth. Most black men who date white women have a problem with white men. And most white women who date black men have a problem with black women. You see where I'm coming from? Most of the time, that's how it be. Like, there is barely ever a time where you will find that at least black men, because I'm not gonna lie, it feels like, yes, did brothers smarten up on, run into, white girls for some kind of stereotypical fantasy? Of course. But, like, it's also, but I feel like I'm not entirely sure who woke up first. I'm not sure if it was the black men or the white women, because I started seeing, like, white women all over the place, just basically you kind of waking up and being like, wait, hold on. So this who we've been dating all these centuries is some self-hating ass black man. It's like, she probably thinking to herself, I love my mother. Why are you basically talking about your own mom? Why are you basically talking about our daughter? Why are you basically talking about, your sister and your cousins and all that? Like, some black woman somewhere done did you wrong and hurt your feelings. So you come over here, not because you genuinely like me, but off of some stereotypical fantasy. I feel like, honestly, like down to earth, because you got to be open and down and somewhat so down to earth to date outside your race. You do. You have to be open and somewhat down to earth. Somewhat. Even if you're a dark empath, you got to be somewhat down to earth. And if you're not down to earth, no, yeah, that's just it. Yeah. You got to be down to earth. To be that open, to be in an interracial relationship. And with being in a interracial relationship, like, you got to know that you're still human. You might have different cultures, different customs. You're still human. So for you to stereotype love off of a stereotype, what's really going on? What's actually happening? Think about that. So it's like, first, here comes, the women. And then after that, we're going to sit up here and tell black women that you're not wanted, you're not needed, you're just a booty call and you're ugly and you're fat. And in which a lot of those, that's literally like some general ass stereotypes. That's the most general shit that I've ever heard in my fucking life. Really? Is that all it is? Oh yeah, or like some shit with our hair. It's like, is that all it really is? Don't you know you just named off a whole bunch of general shit that anybody can go through? Anybody can go through being fat. Anybody can go through feeling ugly or thinking or somebody else saying it to them. Anybody can go through being a booty call. There's so many women out there who are a fucking booty call and dudes. But we're talking about women right now. It's like there's so many women out there who are fucking booty calls. It's like that's the most general shit that I've heard. And there's, all kinds of women out there who got different kind of hairstyles and shit like that. Like, that's some dumb shit. That's some obsessive shit. That's some really obsessive shit. And then here we go. And then, that wasn't really working. So let's now, attack the black child. And let's make sure that, black people all look alike, so let's just give a baby away whenever we feel like giving a baby away at these hospitals. So yeah, back to the 90s, it's like, that's what I heard about what's going on in the 90s. And I'm just like, I wonder, is motherfuckers around here adopted? Was I just thrown to some family? I'm starting to realize, like, a lot of folks that I grew up with, childhood family, like, they don't even look like me. To this day, they don't look like me. They don't. And, I got my hunches on who might be my biological parents, but, I'm going to let that be for now. Work on it. All right, collective, let's work on y'all now. Answer spirit, guide, and wonderful beings from the other side, please guide this reading. And I pray to you, Most High Father, that nothing will taint this reading. No energy can be manipulated if it is not the energy of light and the energy of this general message that my collective needs to hear. Which y'all see, huh? This on the bottom, same thing. Yep, same thing. Give her one more good shuffle. I love using my personal cards. Like these I get the best messages from these. I do. I know I was talking a long time. I hope some of y'all made it to this part, but shit. Don't do me. Is that still on the bottom? Somebody really wants y'all to fucking remember. This was on the bottom when we started, and it's still on the bottom. I don't miss you more. Who's out there taunting y'all? Like, haha, what are you talking about? I don't miss you more. Like, you let motherfuckers know that you don't miss them, and they're like, haha, I don't miss you more. Really? Is that the fucking immature fucking energy that's going on right now? There must be a lot of immature energy out there right now. I don't miss you more. This is some juvenile shit too. That's just like, hey, I'm just gonna bug you by saying I don't miss you more, like it's fucking relevant, and it's like, okay, what the hell wrong with you? Okay, so some of y'all got some crazy motherfuckers out there, because I know I just shuffled. I don't miss you more, and knock. Somebody who's saying, ha ha ha, huh, I don't miss you more. And then, all of a sudden it's, ha ha ha, again, I don't miss you more. And then, like, they might knock at your door. And be like, hi, I don't miss you more. Crazy type motherfuckers. Ooh, stay away from their ass, whoever they is. Don't get back cool with this person. Don't fuck with this person no more. Crazy ass. Who the fuck cares if motherfuckers don't miss you more? I don't miss you more. And I'm gonna knock at your door. And then it's gonna be bad reception. Then it's gonna be like, what do you mean? I didn't knock at your door. Like they don't fucking remember some shit. Like, what do you mean? I don't remember doing that. What? You must be crazy. I don't remember that. They having bad reception in their mind, bad reception in their memory. They don't remember knocking on your door because they have bad reception. Or somebody got bad reception, and they can't be like, ha ha ha, I don't miss you more. Like basically, the whole conversation might sound like, ha ha ha, I don't miss you more. Like, that's fucking relevant. You probably, don't even deal with that shit. Not even trying to deal with that shit. And then all of a sudden they get bad reception, and then they can't get a hold of you. They can't send you no more fucking texts. They can't send you, no more messages or anything like that, or voice messages and stuff like that, or voicemails. They can't send you no more stuff because they got bad reception, so now they want to come knock on your door. Or they feel like it's bad reception because it's bad reception because you're not picking up and you claiming to have had bad reception. And now they want to knock at your door. Like, oh, you don't want to pick up my call. You don't want to pick up my text. You don't want to pick up this, that, any kind of, like you don't want to pick up the phone and text me or call me back or whatever the fuck I'm trying to get a hold of you on your phone. Let me come knock at your door. Be careful. Somebody crazy and fucking desperate. Be careful. And stay away from the crazies, y'all. Anybody that gives you crazy vibes and makes you feel like, you know, they're a little off, like they ain't all together and shit like that, even if they seem normal. If you get the feeling that they're all fucking kinds of off, like, ooh, something ain't right about you. You get that feeling where it's just like, ooh, something ain't right. Something ain't right. And if you feel that way towards a person, it's the truth, y'all. It's the truth. Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Y'all gonna be hearing that a lot. Trust your gut. The person who got bad reception ain't transformed. Stay the fuck away from their ass. Bear with me. Well, I guess that did want to come out. I'm gonna give her one more good shuffle. Get a floppy shuffle, like a drop shuffle. That will never be working out for me. Okay, y'all, my bad. One more floppy shuffle. One more floppy one. Like, don't look at these ones in the middle. But I feel like I should, though. Argentina ain't lollygagging no more. This motherfucker on cuckoo time, because they ain't transforming. Is there a man and a woman fucking fuck, like, crazy about missing you and something like that, and you don't want shit to do with them? Everybody see them as Ike and Tina. They ain't gotta be older, but, you know, they could be beating the fuck out of each other. And what, they wanna come start some shit in your life? Watch out for this Ike and Tina motherfucker. Well, these Ike and Tina motherfuckers. Watch out for them. I would say, like, not stay in as much as you can, but if you can stay in, that'd probably be a better option for you right now. You know, like, basically, like, don't go partying too much, don't go clubbing too much, don't just be doing too... Don't just be like, you know, doing a whole lot of much by yourself. Like, it's not like you even gotta take a whole flock of people with you. Just grab that one motherfucker you do trust. You know you don't trust very many people. Grab that one motherfucker you do trust. Take their ass with you. Just the one. That's all you need. Just the one. And you'll be good. Try to avoid traveling alone right now. I say for like the next week. Try to avoid traveling alone. Like doing a lot of stuff. Like store is fine. You know, like little shit like that is fine. Run into, you know, the fast food. You know, going to grab some fast food. But, you know, like... When you go on a date with yourself, try to date yourself in the house. Okay? Try to date yourself a little more in the house. Okay. There's a lot of cars here. Okay. Ooh. Oh, that's supposed to be under. Uh, oh, wow. Okay, y'all. So this is going to be a messy ass, crazy ass spread. I ain't even going to much lie to you. So, we got transformation up here. And it's in reverse. Because this person with bad reception who says, I don't miss you too, and they want to come knock at your door, that came through twice. And, but they keep getting bad reception and shit like that. And that's basically, bad reception also translates to me as not just cellular reception. I'm thinking also reception of spirit, so transformation. So that's why the transformation is in reverse, because it's bad reception. This person is no longer connected to, like spirit. It's just like, like that static sound, like freaking old school TV when you turn it on and ain't hooked up to no cable. It's that, the snow. We called it the snow. But, yeah, it's all snowy and shit. Because, that's all you hear, like, in the ethers with this person when it comes down to spirit. Like, it's just the snow screen before you put the cable on, So they paid for a sexy bitch to stay positive, to please you. They paid for a sexy bitch to stay positive to please you. So, like, somebody that you're connected to paid for a sexy bitch to stay positive to please you. But I don't much feel like this you is actually you. I feel like these people did some shit for somebody else. So if they paid for a sexy bitch to stay positive to please you, I feel like that's towards a man. That's definitely towards a man. And like it didn't. I'm getting also like fucking. They knew what it was about. They knew what it was about when they paid for this sexy bitch to stay positive to please you. I mean, like, not you, but somebody you know. This is what is being said towards them. So they paid for somebody to please somebody else that you're connected with. And these people are connected to you as well. And, like, because they expected for you to die and you're not dead, because, even if it's a spiritual death, because dead is in the reverse. You're not dead. And now you can't help them. You might just be busting motherfuckers on Call of Duty and shit like that. But it's also because of your call to duty. Your call of duty. You're not dead. And now you can't help these people because this card say I can't help you. So you can't help them no more because now you know who they was to you. Now you know like what they was up against going towards you. Because you're going towards your call of duty, your purpose in life. You also could be playing Call of Duty too. Playing a few video games here and there, but be careful with that, it's don't get yourself drained by, just mindless things. Make sure that if maybe you're playing Call of Duty, and maybe if you're even doing it a little too much, like even make a career out of it. You know, make a career out of your hobby. So don't just sit up there and let it just be like, you know, a draining pastime. You know, go ahead and make a career out of it. Like, be a game tester. You know, do something with it. Or, you know, like, test out games that you get on your phone and just do the shooting games. Just do that. So now you can't help them because you were called to your duty. And even though I don't know why I didn't finish this word. This is supposed to be under. It's unday. But this is supposed to be under, and it says it's supposed to be under your car, but this was in the reverse. So maybe somebody tried to put something under your car and it wasn't able to work, or it fell off. And, you know, for that reason, because these people just been plotting against you, Spirit is with you is in the reverse. And that was right after under your car. So, like, motherfuckers who tried to put something under your car, who was part of putting something under your car, but it's either not there anymore, or you drove over it and it broke, or, you know, like you passed over it, you know, like they try to put something on your car from underneath, and then, you know, like it either fell off or they just set it up underneath your car and you moved, you know, and it wasn't able to have an effect, or you're not able to be tracked anymore. I guess that also could have been a spell jar. Somebody put something like that under your car, you know, or some kind of like, I don't know, some other voodoo shit under your car, and you just drove right over it. Like, it was basically meant to mess up your car, for you, like your car to not start and stuff like that. Like, it was supposed to be like that, but it wasn't nothing like that at all. So it's no longer under your car. You just drove right over it, and your car still works fine. If anything that happened, you ran out of gas, and, you know, the fucking gas light came on, and you don't ever run your car that low. If anything, that's what it'll be. It won't be, you know, like engine failure, alternator failure, blow some more tires. It might have even gotten to one, but, you know, like they're not able to make your car system malfunction off of spell work. If any, and like I said, if anything, it'd just be, you know, like ding, 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 you know, like your little gas light come on, or just the one ding, and your gas light comes on, lets you know, hey, you need gas, and guess what? You'll be right in town when that happens. It's just the only odd thing that it'll be that day will be like, hey, like your you never usually let your car go down this low to gas, like to the gas light. You never let your fuel get that low to the gas light. So that'd be the only off thing that would actually happen. You know, because voodoo shit don't work on you. It don't work on people like us. It don't work on chosens, divine feminines, and masculines, high priestesses, high priests. You know, it works on the dark motherfuckers, people who are in reverse energy, but it don't work on, you know, people who got shit to do, you know, actually got some shit to do with their life, you know. But they may not have, you know, like spirit with them, but you are a diamond. So you most definitely, you shine so bright, sweetie. You shine so bright. So very bright, like a diamond. That's one of the things he be saying to me, too. Mornings in the reverse. Some motherfucking body don't want you to have a good day. They trying to come at you in the morning. They trying to do spell work in the morning. Like, they don't be wanting you to have a good day. They don't. But I feel like because you shine bright like a diamond now, their mornings are all fucked up. They can't go to the bars no more. Some of them get kicked out. Some of them get banned. Some of them get too drunk. Some of them be getting too belligerent. They can't go to no bars no more. So now they gotta just, they ain't got nowhere to blow their money because they're not gonna blow it on, wonderful things that they need, or even like fucking tissue paper or fucking toilet paper or fucking air spray or a pot and pan, or even like, some fucking ground beef to make dinner. Like, they're not gonna use like all their little money to get the shit that they actually do need to get. No, they're gonna get the shit that helps them get to pleasure the fastest, which is their drinking. But they can't go in no bars no more. Or they stop going to the bar. They stop going to... But, see, that'd be the only reason, though. That'd be the only reason why they have to stay out of the bars. There was a problem in the bars. I kind of wish you had gave up. I wish you had given up. Because you haven't died and are not dead. Nor are dead. They wish you had given up. But this is their energy now. They're giving up. Hey, damn, I wish you gave up. But that's their energy now. They ain't in Suge Knight energy no more. This one came out in the last reading. They ain't no Suge Knight no more. Ain't no more sad shit no more. I feel like this motherfucker on crazy time. Crazy time. I mean, obviously, like I said, this whole spread was going to be crazy. They mad because because somebody paid for a sexy bitch to please them, so that you can die and this bitch be the replacement, but you're not dead, and now you can't help them, and now you're on your call towards your destiny, and this shit's not under your car no more, and the spirit's not with them, because you're a fucking diamond, spirit's with you, and they really hoping that you have a bad day every day with this morning card, because they can't go to the fucking bar no more. That's terrible. Or they can't drink no more. Something. That's terrible. And they all like, I wish you gave up because I'm not on Suge Knight time no more. So what happens if a person would have wanted you to die, wanted to replace you, basically because you can't help them. So you left them. Or leaving them. And spirit is not with them, so they ain't got no good luck. So the bitch that they chose ain't no lucky charm to them. She ain't even no eye candy. And it's just like the real you out there somewhere. Not pleasing them no more. Something they can't stay positive about because they're fucking crazy. Because you're also a sexy bitch. Except motherfuckers can't pay you for your love. Because you did transform. It's real funny how that happens. You doing all this healing, all your transforming, they so fucking worried about you that they gotta go out and get somebody exactly looking like you but not being like you whatsoever. I would highly doubt that they even look like you. Highly doubt. I don't know who paid for them in your circle. Somewhere along the lines of some motherfuckers you left behind, they paid for somebody to, please the person that you were with, and, like, you were supposed to, like, have your place taken, basically. and you were supposed to die and you aren't dead, and they wish you gave up because, you know, like they can't drown you out by going to the bar no more. They can't drown nobody out by going to the bar no more because it's, you know, you get sick and tired of drinking at home. Drinking at home is what makes you go crazy. Drinking at home is what brings out the psychopath even more, so they're not even on shit nighttime no more. So that's why I'm telling y'all, be careful. Because this motherfucker is not on no sad shit no more. They are highly pissed, highly upset that the new bitch ain't nothing like you, ain't shit like you, ain't got shit on you, and then on top of that, you still alive around this bitch. How you out there and you alive and you not with them? You supposed to be with them and let them control your life, your being, your every fucking movement, not even to love you, but to just, you know, like keep you locked up. Like, remember Captain Hook and Peter Pan, how he always kept Tinkerbell locked up because, you know, she was a fairy. She could make anything happen. She was magical. That's basically what it's like. They are Captain Hook and you are Tinkerbell. And then universe comes along and sets you free. Peter Pan's the universe and he comes and sets you free. And then you just stay with Peter Pan. Like, and he's your protector, but you also do things to help protect him. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.